Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I am the Max Few Trades, and I gotta start this off by just being completely honest with you. These idle animations have been really been making me giggle, because it's mostly just Rabbid Yoshi kind of staring off into two separate directions, and every now and then Peach just kind of laughs and claps her hands, as if she is bemused by this poor creature's mental deficiencies. Look, see, there it goes. And he's like looking over. He's like, "Hey, you clapping at me?" And she's like, "Yeah, clapping at you. I'm proud of you." And then I think he just burped. I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that there's a big old Tron cannon that I need to shoot myself out of. So let's see what kind of crazy nonsense we can get ourselves with this. I'm already not super keen into what's going on here. Okay, we've got this happening apparently. Okay, I need to grab this. And then I need to do that, push that, and hopefully that's good enough. I don't know, unless there was something I was missing. Okay, that was slightly easier than I was anticipating. I'm actually totally okay with the idea of constantly being surprised about how things... Oh my goodness gracious, would you look at that Rabbid Yoshi? He's just so happy. He's just so happy with the Hydrant Hammer. Extinguish your antagonist with this iconic symbol of safety and protection. And bludgeoning people with it. Rabbid Yoshi is just so happy to be here. I like this little guy. He's clearly not all there, but you know what? Sometimes you don't even need, you know, mental acuitiveness to get by in life. Double-barreled. Well, that certainly seems like that's either something that the enemies can do, or that it's going to be the game telling me maybe I should be using shotguns or boom shots. Can't really call them shotguns. They can be guns, but you got to be careful with what you call them. Also, now we've got this. Okay. Some kind of voodoo hoodoo is going on around these parts. Gonna move the platforms around to gain access to other places. Okay. Interesting, interesting. That one is clearly not going to work. How about this one? The answer, again, is a resounding no. Okay, I'll just slap this thing around again. Obviously, up is the way you want to go. And therefore, it's the way that I ain't gonna go. Until I can figure out a way... Okay, someone very clearly did not finish painting this place. Okay, but why, though? Why is that even a thing? Okay, and that way's already blocked off, so yep, okay, that's another dud. Another constant dud. What about you over here? Is the pink one good for this place? Alright, signs are pointing towards no. Signs are suddenly looking a whole lot better, and okay. We shall accept this. And I'm left wondering, what exactly was the point there? Oh. Uh-huh, I see. I thought that was unnecessary and really easy to deal with. Interesting. The Boos are trying to pull some sort of trick. Are they worried about catching something? I think Rabbids are immune to most common diseases. And probably a few very uncommon ones. And Rabbid Yoshi is chewing on the box. Okay, yep, I like this guy. I'm liking this rabbit. He knows what he wants in life. And he knows how to get it. He's living things the way he wants to live them. And by Jove, I can just really get it. I can really just agree with that sort of thing, you know? Alright, maybe that's good enough. First, we check to see if I can get myself over here. Okay. That's not a good sign. And I can! Not that it actually means anything, because I can't break those blocks. That is so lame. I don't even know how to tell you, man. Okay. Anybody want to explain why I would want to do what I just did? Because honestly, it just seems like I kind of doomed myself here. Well, I didn't doom myself, but I've inconvenienced myself, yeah. I can only go through that certain thing. That is so weird. Okay. Why is there a button here? Is there a way? Maybe there's a way to get over here when these things aren't in the right positions or something? Can't say I know. Can we just give me the blue one back so that I may return to where I need to be? And figure out which one of these dang things is the way that'll lead forward. Is it yellow? Is it the yellow one? Is it the yellow one? It's not the yellow one. I don't know why I dare to dream about such things. 'Cause it's not the yellow one. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Alright, you see, the thing is, I didn't bother checking to see which one was the right one to use. Yep, I was pretty sure it wasn't blue. Because I didn't want to go forward, I wanted to get the secrets. Okay, and let's try the red one. The blue one is where it started, so yeah, it makes sense that that one wouldn't work. Alright, let's try that again. And nope. Cool, cool. Another completely worthless endeavor. And now I'm just, guess there's really only another one last, there's only one that can actually work, so this'll have to do, this better work. I started, didn't finish, like 13 different sentences in that few seconds, and I don't even know how I did it. Bask in my incompetencies. And look at the fishies. Interesting. Those look like actual fish. The Rabbid universe is very clearly messing things up much more than I would have thought. Hello. Okay. Someone is shooting at us, but they have very bad aim. I don't really know what to say about that one. Let's just say I'm surprised Nintendo let them get away with that. Okay, well, we found the Valkyries! Valkyries go to great lengths to protect themselves and others. Watch out for their team jump. It ends with a ground pound. Don't let them get the drop on you, literally. Also beware their, unique yet powerful shooting technique. Yeah, sure. We'd be right at home in an Austin Powers movie. Okay, let's see. Rabbid Yoshi, who can do many kicks. So many kicks. Alright, you know what? Yep, we're gonna go with this. There's a slight probability that this won't end terribly. And, okay, we don't have very good odds of actually being able to activate the thing, but we're gonna do it anyway. There we go. Despite the terrible odds, I still successfully managed to immobilize that enemy. Life is good. Alright, then I guess I'm gonna do that. And there goes the princess. There you go. That's a wicked spinneroony right there. And then I shoot at thee. All right, that didn't go entirely how I hoped, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can make it work. We can make it work. All right. Certain enemies are definitely going to be able to hit him, but it won't be all of them. Yeah. Okay, see, now I'm gonna shoot you. Boing! That enough to take you out, or? No, these ladies got a lot of health. They got themselves a lot of health. Okay. Well, outer shells just seems like a really good ability. And we'll also activate the Royal Gaze. A gaze of royaltude. In the hopes that, okay. All right. They fight just like Rabbid Yoshi. They have a lot of shots, but they don't do a ton of damage. Okay, I can probably find a way to work around that. Haha! You thought you were going over here, but now you're not. Ah. Alright, there is a certain satisfaction to the bounce ability. Whoa! Okay, that should be enough. Okay, no, apparently it's not. It's very much not. You fool! Oh, never mind. I considered you a fool. I was woefully incorrect. You're apparently pretty smart about this whole situation. They can also shield each other. And Peach has no cover, but you're gonna have to move. Also, I guess Peach just has absolutely terrible range. I feel like she definitely should have been able to hit something with that, but okay. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see. Let's go back through this thing. And give him one of these. Or wait, actually, no. We'll use Mario first. to give him one of those. Yeah, there we go. Share the pain that way, you sucker chump! And then I shooteth you. Alright, let's just say that works. I mean, it's not complete doom. Complete doom and gloom and boom and joom, okay. Alright, I'm going to heal us, just so that we may feel the unpleasant wrath in the next turn. I mean, that's actually a pretty substantial boost, either way. No, really all I can do. Okay, it was really rather hoping that would have been enough. It was not. Okay, well, then I guess I'll just drop kick both of these fools. Watang! Double watang! There we go. Does that only transmit, like, I guess, yeah, it must be, gun-related damage. Alright, not that it really did you much help to begin with, so whatever. We got 2 dudes left running around. Or, ladies, I suppose. Rabbid gender is kind of confusing, so I'm just gonna have to go off their clothing choices and general demeanor. Alright, well that was just rude. Luckily, okay, these Valkyries, it's an interesting enemy type, but they're really not all that dangerous. I guess in, you know, big enough numbers they are, but that you could say that about literally anything. I mean, a bazillion, like 5 ants ain't gonna do nothing, but like if you had like 15 trillion of them inside your room, they could probably do some damage, man. Okay, that takes care of that. And then, once again, let's get a little bit of that healing going. A little bit of the healing powers. There we go. And then I throw the golden goose. And that's how you do that. Let's see, Mario, I don't suppose you could. You can! That works wonderfully. Teamwork makes the dream work, woo! And that's how you do that. And now he's chasing his tail. Rabbid Yoshi truly is the pinnacle of human evolution. Or rabbit evolution. Whatever comes first. Either way, the princess is reeling a little bit. So let's actually switch her out. With someone who's... Oh, I know, that's the incorrect way to go about it. No! Someone who can kind of do what she does, but not entirely. One's more of a tank, the other's more of a strict damage dealer. We'll find a way to make it work. I want to use at least every possible character combination at least once. Okay, what we got ourselves going on these here pots? Alright. Well, we can't travel that way, so that would be pointless. So instead, I'll just have everybody slide kick that fool, get him out of the way. And we'll just move Mario over here. And that dude will get taken out just through the accumulative battle damage. Alright. I shoot thee! Oh, and okay, that's why 70... Okay. It had... The weapon that Mario is using has a 30% plus increase on being able to trigger against Valkyrie enemies. That's what that specifically means. I now understand. I was confused, but now I see. As I do this, and then maybe launch the Yoshi. Seems like launching the Yoshi will not be the greatest of plans. Alright, yeah, launching the Yoshi, completely pointless. You can just go through here. And kick another fool. Just for the hell of it, I guess. Rabbid Yoshi, getting work done! Of course, that raises the question of where normal Yoshi is. You know, one of my favorite things about the Mario universe is the fact that we don't really know if it's the same Yoshi in every single game that we play as. Because there are species and there are a lot of green Yoshis, so it's like, it just happens to be a Yoshi just kind of hanging around. And daka daka daka! Okay, well that wasn't great. I shall activate the outer shell. Ta-da! There we go. And And I suppose it's possible that this will hit? If the Smasher tries to get closer to Rabbid Yoshi, it actually should, which would work great. All right, will this hit my dude? It will slightly hit my dude. Don't want him doing that. If at all possible, I would like my dude to not be hit. Man, these freaking... I never really thought using all of those power orbs on, you know, the exit space that you're able to get from leaving the pipes would be all that useful. Turns out I knew what I was doing without even knowing what I was doing. Night-night. Ta-da! Alright, so there's just 3 of them left now. No biggie. And now the boos will do what the boos shall do. And what the boos do is just kind of go somewhere else, I guess. It's what they do, man. Alright, what's your plan? Ah, that's exactly what I was hoping to see. Farewell! Oh, that was cool. He, like, did a flip. Also, he's, like, right in the path of Rabbid Mario. That will not succeed. Okay, so these, are really good at destroying cover. Like, really, really good at destroying cover. That's good to know it. That's need to know information right there. Okay, so we're just gonna... Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna use our Yoshi friend first. We're going to deck that fool. Nah, like so. Okay, then we shoot at thee. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage, but yeah, Rabbid Yoshi seems to be like the king of utility, and I'm all down, and I'm diggity down for that. Let me tell you. All right, I was really kind of hoping for a way to have a 100% chance of hitting you, but the physics are not with me on this day. Can I hit you with this? No, of course I can't. Yeah, that seems about right. Seems like accurate nonsense for sure. Alright, well, we don't really have to worry about this dude, honestly. He's not going to be able to do anything. He's not going to get close enough to really accomplish much. So, I guess... I'll just put him here. The Smasher will come closer, and we'll just finish him off in the next turn. Once a Rabbid Mario is going to get teleported, that's a bit of a conundrum, but we'll deal with it. And this thing's got a strong kick to it. Alright, that's pretty much everything we can do. And thus the boos do what they do. Oh. That boo happens to be especially bad at their job. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. You moved him, like, I think literally 1 spot away? Not your greatest plan. I mean, I guess he doesn't have as good cover anymore, but that's barely a thing. Alright, well. Tally-ho and all that good jargon. As I stamp upon your brainstem. Donk! There we go. Good day. Bounced him off the freaking wall and into the swamp. That is just how you do things. Downtown. Or in the bayou. I don't know. Rabbid Yoshi seems like the type of fellow who would just kind of be hanging around a bayou at any given moment in time. Which makes no sense because Rabbid Yoshi had nothing to do with that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah! Look at him go. The most stalwart of all allies. I could not ask for better hands. Now give me that money! And orbs too. There we go. I want all the characters to get their, you know, a decent amount of screen time. And considering that I think this game only has 4 worlds, I hope normal Yoshi shows up pretty soon, or that'll be a bit of a design flaw. Get out of the way, birds. You think I've got time for your nonsense? I've got places to be. Physical humor to watch. Ew. What if they catch them? What's wrong with catching fireflies? Are those not fireflies? Are they standing on something gross? It doesn't seem to be. I have no reason to believe anything otherwise. Oh gosh, look up. It's not only looking scarier, now it sounds awful too. Rabbid Mario is completely unfazed. Whoa, how did we miss that? Well, I don't think it's inviting us over for hot cocoa and lemon bars. In fact, I think it's inviting us to do just the opposite, whatever that is. The opposite of cocoa and lemon bars? I have no idea. Lime bars? It feels like it's watching us, biding its time while it grows in power. All the more reason to get to Mr. Tom Fan as quickly as possible. Look, I don't know what the hell is actually all up in there, but it's clear as day we're gonna end up having to fight it. I mean, that's just obvious. I found more tarot cards. That's fine by me. Oh boy, now we got this nonsense happening. Is the game just like, hey, you don't gotta do that if you don't want to, just go over here? No, I don't think that's the case. Oh. Ah, I see. It's all about figuring out this nonsense. I get you. I mean, I don't very much enjoy it, but I understand exactly what it is you're trying to get me to do, so. Let's see, was one of these things up, or was I a colossal fool to think such a thing? Well, whatever, either way, I got the statue. I can definitely put this somewhere. Also, I just noticed you up there. Hang on. How is that not an inspectable, like, gag thing? Okay, thank you. Sweep the leg! That's the advice of Cobra Kai, Beepo. I don't think that's what you would want, because that was what the bad guy was all about. Beepo, are you trying to foreshadow your inevitable betrayal? I certainly hope not. Then again, I guess you got kind of fused with a rabbit. So, who knows? Okay, moving around. What do you think about that? Okay, so green is the way out. And that's certainly interesting information. I hear you, Boo. I hear you. Also, what's this all about? Oh, that's a big thorn bush. Let's hope we don't have to tangle with that thing later. Editor's note, they ended up having to tangle with that thing later. Okay, is there another statue-y thingy-mo-bobber that I can use? Or do I have to somehow find ways to move it in places that I shouldn't be able to? Oh wait, no, there's one up there. There is a second one. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get. With tactics and with cat-like grace. Then again, I got Rabbids hanging out with me here, so that's probably out of the options, but you know, it is still worth a shot. All right, now give me that thing. All right. I guess it's just looked. A lot of these things do end up usually looking more complicated than they actually are, which I'm fine with. Anything that don't make me look any dumber than I need to, boo. Cause I don't like looking like a fool. It just kind of happens involuntarily. Also, there's a lot of spike rollers around these parts. I find that deeply unsettling. Those guys, they mean serious business. You don't want to mess with the spikes. They will mess up your entire Wednesday, let me tell you. And a bunch of blocks I can't do nothing about. Oh joy, oh rapture, oh wondrous day. How in the hell do I get out of this place? I truly do not know. Although this really feels like something somewhere I haven't been. Or it's the way back. Or there's a third statue-y thing down there. That's certainly interesting. Oh, okay, apparently we can teleport. Well, I mean, we can, but I didn't realize we had short-range teleportation options. You know, that would actually make things really easy for us. It'd be kind of nice if that were what we were up to, but it is very much not. Okay. Ah, you gotta be kidding me with this noise. You know, you guys could probably help if we, you know, a bit of a divide and conquer based strategy. And I don't mean the squirrel, because that's conquer. He had a very bad day once. Okay, and the problem being... Yeah, okay, so, I gotta put this one on the yeller. Okay, now I get you. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. And what you're putting down is mildly aggravating. Okay. Returning to prior position. This way. First, I couldn't get out of the dang place. Now I can't figure out how to get back. The incompetence is palatable. Alright, fine. Obviously, what? No. I was confused for a second. I thought I opened those. No, I opened the red ones. Okay. Clearly, you need to go through the door that you had to open with this to bring in the other thing so that you can move another thing. There you go. Now that place is opened up. Now we got to get the third statue, and then we'll be presto changeo wondrous times. Now the question of the millennium is, where did I see that thing last? Where did I see that thing? Well, I'm gonna guess that I have to actually go back, because... No, wait, no, hang on, there it is over there. Alright, how is the way to be over there, I wonder? How do the thing that I want to do? Maybe go up this way. A root toot and zooty. A tooty fruity. Alright, let's see here. Aha! That's how you get it done. With a bippin' and a boppin' and a gippin' and a goppin'. And more, and other such nonsense words that I use when I don't know how to fill dead air. Bap! Okay, now free me from this hellscape. Thank you very much. May we never meet again. Every treasure has its thorn. Oh boy. Defeat all. What are we looking at here? Okay, a bunch of bucklers. That much I could tell, and at least a couple Valkyries. A spooky Valkyrie, a hopper Valkyrie. Okay, is it just these 6? No, it's 7. There's 7 foes that wish to do us harm. Okay. You know, for the life of me, I can't even remember. Oh, wait, no, yeah, okay. I do. I remember now. It was like I was trying to remember what Rabbid Yoshi's alternate, like, weapon was. And it is grenades. So with a combination of grenades and rockets, maybe, just maybe, we'll find a way to make the dream work. Also, skill tree, actually, hang on. Let's just improve that mobility a little bit. Anybody who hasn't improved their mobility and can, raise your arms. Okay, that everybody? All right, just making sure. All right, I've got some green Rabbids up in here. All righty. Don't gotta worry too much about the bucklers initially. Well, let's see here. We're gonna bounce our way around over to this here place. There you go, and we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot him with the Louis Armstrong. Be gone! I was really hoping push would activate on at least one of those fools. And weaken, it doesn't have good enough range. And you can't do the double. You can't do the double dupe. I'm trying to figure out what the better place to put you would be. I do not actually know. Alright, I can throw the disco duck. I can also hit those dudes too if I so chose. Well, I should probably focus on concentrated fire at least at first. Alright, no stone. That's less than great. That's less than great. Let's see what happens next. What was the point of that? I mean, yeah, okay, you can bounce over 2 people, and that's cool and everything, my dude, but at the same time, like, that ain't much of nothing. Alright. Ow. Just flipping ow in general. Alright, that was... High-pitched Yoshi Rabbid screaming is terrifying. Alright, yep, this is certainly something that's happening right now that I would prefer if it would stop. Okay, so we definitely started off that battle incorrectly. We need to focus on more cover. More cover. Lure everybody out, and then I can utilize, you know, I can use the Rabbid Yoshi and Luigi's freakish amount of dash attacks to actually win the day. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to use proper cover protocol. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get shot slightly less. No remorse! Show no mercy. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, that's just gonna have to work, I guess. And can't do anything. Alrighty, good times, good times. Let's see what these dudes do. Yeah, pretty much expected that one. I'm hoping these dudes don't got the greatest of range. They do not. We can utilize that properly then. Oh, boy! Alright, I forgot they can do that. Well, this is a fine how do you do. And now Mario's covered in ink, because of course he is. Alright, well, this is certainly something that's happening. Uh-huh. Well, let's see. Rabbid Luigi, you actually, factually cannot reach over there. Of course you can't. Why on earth would I have expected you to do something so useful? Okay, fine, I guess. You can just hang out over here, then. It's something. It's better than nothing. And I can't actually hit any of those dudes, so I guess I'm just gonna have to weaken them, and that's the best I can do for now. Okay. I kick you. I kick you. I kick you. Can't reach that fool. But we need Mario's head cleared up so he can actually do something. And I'll just launch you back over there. Bip, bap. Soda pap. And flip-a-doo. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Then I shoot at thee. Blech. All right, mild damage. Mild damage indeed. Okay, then. That's actually somehow not enough to finish the dude. That's, or the lady, whatever. It's okay, we're gonna find a way. Please get hit by this. I don't know why I ever dare to think anything is ever going to work. Okay, well, let's just... I guess I could take it out by using this, but at the same time, like, nah. Let's just work with that. And this does nothing. Fantastic. The enemies approacheth. Mario shooteth. Okay. Would have preferred you hit literally anything else, but you do what you can. Oh, this certainly looks like a bad time. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, okay, I guess you can do that too. That seems like a cool thing. Okay, so that's, once again, going very poorly. This is going so poorly. Once more. Hey, they say third time's the charm. Don't you know it? Okay, the fact of the matter is I need those fools to be over here. And because if I try to advance on them, I'm just out in the open and they get to do whatever the heck they feel like. We don't want them doing whatever they feel like. Rabbid Luigi is actually a very important component to all of this because he can dash kick so many fools and just bring all the heals to everybody. And why won't my special abilities ever proc? Okay. I don't think there's really any position I feel comfortable with that would also allow Rabbid Yoshi to fight back. Yep, the answer to that is a nay. And Mario will just chill over here. Okay, now you guys gotta come to us, okay? Yeah, you do your bouncy bounces. Okay, well that's mildly concerning. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer if that were not a thing I'd have to deal with. Please do not try and shoot us. Okay, I mean, I was a fool to think you would listen. It appears that no matter what it is I try to accomplish, I am destined for incredible failure. Okay, well, you know what? Let's give him some of this. And Rabbid Luigi's abysmal mobility is kicking in yet again. Okay, at least that does an absurd amount of damage. Also do this. Get him over there, I guess. Alley-oop! Alright, now we wait. As the world's most mobile Rabbid Yoshi thingamabobber fellow does what he does best. Mess up fool's days. Oh, I can't go back the way I came? Alright, then fine. Everything seems to be going incredibly poorly for me. Why not just have a full baker's dozen, eh? A baker's dozen of tragedy and awfulness. And I don't really get much choice. I gotta shoot the dude. Alright, fine. I shoot you! Okay. That's something. And that shall provide you with the most mild of comforts, I suppose. And now I feel the need to be over here. Did I already? Okay, no. I was like, there were two Valkyries. I forgot about that one that I just jumped into. All right, this should be a good shot. It was a good shot. Okay, now you take care of this fool, and get some health on the way back too. Very good, very good. Everybody's looking okay. Now these guys are all going to have to approach it, like real close, like. Okay. Okay, again. If you could not do that a third time. I dared to dream and it made all the difference. Alright, well, yeah, okay, good. This actually works. Although I can only do it twice, I realize. That's a bummer. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We're gonna make it work anyway. Let me tell you about all the ways that we're gonna make this thing work totally fine. Because that's a lot of damage! There we go. It also makes them healing sponges, which is always a good time. And, you think you can properly guard against an explosion, do ya? I don't flippin' think so, good sirs. Alright. And, of course. Alright, well, they probably are gonna have to get closer. I don't actually know for certain! That works too, I guess! Okay! Fine by me. Alright, now this'll work. This is a foolproof strategy. We activate this. And then we do this. We make him run. And he gets bounced. And double shotted just for the, just to be on the safe side. Okay. That's no more pushing shotguns running around. Step in the right progress, I guess I was about to say. Step in the right direction. It's progress. It's good. It's all good. All right, now that you're completely on your lonesome, what's your plan of action? Your plan of action is shoot Mario in the face. I'll admit, a pretty good plan of action. All right. I must figure out... I guess I have no choice. I just have to try and flank them. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. Why can't anything be a good shot? I like the Rabbid Yoshi's way of walking, the sound effects. It's very jovial, I like it. Alright, congratulations. You made this entire battle last an extra turn. That better not have been the one turn that I needed to shave off to get a gold ranking, okay? Because if that is how it's going to be, I'm going to be very cross with you, let me tell you. Alright, so... You know how to spell overkill? R-O-C-K-E-T. Bye-bye! Ha! Hurt myself, but I hurt myself, but I also healed myself. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, fine. Just kick him. Just kick him in the face! That works, too. R-O-C-K-E-T. I sure hope I spelled rocket right, or I'm gonna look like the biggest of fools. And that was the one turn that I needed to shave off. Thank you so very much, game. Resentment for Valkyries rising. Okay, that's certainly interesting. Let me into the cannon, please. Thank you. Now I've got a record. Do I actually want the record? Nobody knows. But I got it, so that's cool. Alright, I also see a mushroom up there. Boy, howdy, howdy, let me tell you. Sure would be handy to have one of those. Anybody want to tell me the proper way to go about that? Let's see. Do you have, like, a secret path? You look like the type who'd have some kind of secret path that leads to the Promised Lands. Yeah, there we go. To the Promised Lands! Or, oh, never mind. 'Twas not but a bunch of false hope. Let's see, is there something like this? There! Okay, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Just give me the dang mushroom. Thank you. Already gotta redo that mission. I ain't happy about it. Alright, defeat 7 enemies. I'm seeing smashers and I'm seeing bucklers, and I'm also seeing Mario taking probably the worst cover position imaginable for that situation. Alright, I guess we'll just stick with who we've got for now. Oh boy, oh boy. Can you seriously not reach? Come on, Rabbid Luigi. This ain't difficult, man. How hard is it to kick a dude square in the gabagoo? I'm just saying. I'ma shoot you! I think that worked! It did. It worked quite well. Push, not the greatest of things, but hey, you know what? Lets me do stuff like this, so I'm gonna call it a resounding success. It's pretty important that we take care of this dude. Now get shot up! Alright, he got shot up, turned to stone, and then into a pile of gold coins. Pretty good times, pretty good times. Alright, let's see here. Cool, but impractical and not a good idea. Alright, what exactly is your range? It's pretty considerable. Pretty considerable. Okay, the question is, are they going to run after Rabbid Luigi or us over here? They're closer to us, so logic would dictate that, but we did just shoot a rocket in their general direction, and they might take umbrage to that. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate this, and then we're going to shoot one of these dudes. Okay, see, that guy turned around, making me think he's going to come this way. This guy, on the other hand, not so much. I'm going to shoot you. The bounce activates. Was not actually expecting that part. And then out of bounds he goes. Alright, that works out. That worked out a lot better than I actually had any plans for. What might not work out so well is this, if it doesn't activate again. But it did! But it did! Grr, I'm angry, but I have absolutely no way of being able to do anything about it. Oh, and that one's actually going after Luigi. I guess we're gonna go with, I don't know, RL. Alright, now we got a big boy over there trying to cause some chaos. That's something you don't want to have with your morning toast. That's a sentence, sure. Let's see. That's a mild problem. But you know what would help? Being able to kick it, but I can't because life is suffering. Okay, well, I have a plan. Not a great plan, but a plan nonetheless. First things first, get over here, you big nerd. Yeah, run over here. There we go. Now when Mario hits you, you'll probably die. And he won't get smashed up a bunch. Yeah, like this. And bada-bada-booyah! For a second there, I thought that somehow wasn't enough damage. It was! Okay, I have done the maximum amount of damage that I possibly could. Now I gotta deal with this dude. Mario, if you could just duck slightly further. Alright, I mean, I guess stand... That's a daring strategy I never would have expected. Stand up perfectly straight and welcome the oncoming shrapnel that comes out of that gun. It turns out it's a pretty good plan. Who'd have thunk? Let me tell you. I would not have thunk. Can't stop the thunk. Nope, can't stop the thunk. Okay. Rabbid Luigi, you're going to have to continue to implement some wicked sweet hit-and-run based tactics. I'm also going to slide you on over here. Time will tell how terrible of a choice this was. You can only go through a pipe once per turn. Alright, well, at the very least, it takes care of that. But it does absolutely nothing to help you against the unbridled horror of what's about to approach. So, let's see here. I'm gonna move this little guy a little closer. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, it's just a couple smashers. I mean, it's not the greatest of news, but it's not shooty shooters, so I'm down for that. Plus, they're all really close. So that's gonna make it real easy to slide kick a fool. Deeply regret not moving that forward. All right, well, it's fine. This is a terrible plan, but I'm doing it anyway. Don't worry, I'm giving him a shield. He'll be fine, probably. All right. I swoop in and I kick your faces. Then I go as far away as I possibly can. I could go back through the pipe, I'm aware of that. I chose not to. In the hopes that this is a good idea! Out of the way! Well, there have been worse plans in human history. Not a lot, but there have been. Alright, that's okay. We've got Mario to solve this problem. He will shoot any dudes that try to get too close. Alright, who has the least amount of health? That would be you. There we go. This way, when the next one tries to charge after Rabbid Luigi, Mario will shoot it, and he'll just go after him. It should, in theory, not go horribly wrong. Then again, that's just sort of happened, so I mean, you never know, man. Boom! That worked even better than I hoped. Because it actually just straight up took him out of the fight. Okay, yeah, that's certainly something. Regret! Although, on the other hand, you made it so the smashers can't reach me, so thanks, I guess. Take that, you complete and total fool. And slide kicked. No one ever expects Rabbid Luigi to come from behind with a sweet slide kick. And that's how you do that. Okay. Then we use our many, many kicks to cause all sorts of chaos. We must sow all the chaos, like so. Oh, and now there's a big old branch blocking the way. That's a problemo. Let's see. Apparently, I get bonus damage from this. Very well. A large portion of me was really betting on that working, and I'm glad it paid off for once. Alright. Just sort of do some of this. Then we'll do a little bit of this. He shouldn't be too close. I mean, he might still hit Mario, but whatever. He'll survive through the attack. And we're gonna get healed at the end of this anyway, so like whatever, you know. He can do nothing. Oh, yep, you couldn't reach Mario, but apparently he found an entirely separate target. That's cool too. Ow. Oh, now he's going over there. Hello. All right, well, that's certainly one of the things you could do that you chose to do. Probably, honestly, not one of your smartest ideas, but, you know, it's something. Let's see. Take care of that guy. Then, yeah, we'll just slide our way on over here. Literally and figuratively, that is what we are doing. Oh, I forgot. I didn't have to beat all of them. Oh, but I still took too long, so that's fun. Cool, I did both missions inadequately. That's always assuring. Cool. Well, I mean, at least I got a, you know, second place. And I still get a bunch of money. Not great, mind you, but fine. I'll redo it if I so need to. This looks like it's gonna be a big pile of trouble. Or not. I'm cool with it not being one, and the area being right over there. Madame Boisterella's handiwork. She's still upset at the Rabbids for breaking one of her favorite crystal balls. But she is Rabbid. How can Rabbid be mad at other Rabbids? That's just nonsense. Dissension among the ranks. I won't have it. Okay, looking for the red coins. Looking for the red coins. I think I found the red coins. At least a good amount of them. Hopefully all of them. Yep, I found all of them. Thank goodness for that noise. And if the weapon inside of it is good, I can buy it too. Also, yo, is that a chain chomp pumpkin? That's actually a really clever idea. Wonder how many people have done that. I'm sure plenty, but like, that's actually a really cool idea for like a jack-o'-lantern. Just a chain chomp. Anyway, the Brundlehide. Bring down the final curtain for your opponents with an explosive aria from this combative Cortalo. I don't know your fancy word speak. Get out of here with all that. Well, I'm sure this will go well for us. A graveyard. It's cold, wet, and unfortunately exactly where we need to be. However, I'm confused. The only interesting thing here is the clock tower on the other side of the graveyard. Well, I'm guessing we gotta go over to the clock tower on the other side of the graveyard, now don't we? How could it possibly help us to get the moon to rise twice in the same night? Well, I mean, with Mario World magic fused together with Rabbid-level nonsense, it's totally possible for us to be able to get the moon to do whatever it is we want. I mean, Wario once jumped from Earth to the moon once, just because he could. If Rabbids would simply come to terms with the fact that they're pear-shaped, they'd get stuck in a lot fewer places. Yeah. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pick up the thing. Thank you. Also, who's been slinging these giant things? Very disrespectful to the graveyard patrons. Bip. Yay! Easy puzzles, the best kind. It's a very square peg in a square hole type based puzzles. You know. Rita Rabbit level puzzles. And I'm not even talking like Rita Rabbit 4th grade. I'm talking Rita Rabbit kindergarten. Maybe even Rita Rabbit pre-K. Alright. What we've got here? We've got to reach the area. Looks like we need the king of mobility on our side here. Also, holy dang, that's pretty far away. Okay. We'll find a way to make it work. To the Battle HQ! Let's see. Luigi, do I need to upgrade anything with you? Well, I guess I don't have to, but I'm choosing to. Okay, don't got any new ones of those. Short range seems like a bad call. As much as I don't want to lose this Louis Armstrong. Let's see, the Big Red. Want him to feel a little dread? Just have him a little look at a little Big Red. Then I went in. This one looks like a plane. You're cleared for landing. A fist on your enemy's face. Yep, let's go with it. All right, we're going to be rolling with, I guess, the Luigis. The Luigi brothers. Okay, let's see. All right, an additional 2 cells of movement. Okay, let's see. We need a very defined course of action. Whoa, boy, hang on. Where's this take us? Takes us this way into that. And we gotta go this way, I think. No, that leads to Dead Endsville. Okay, then we don't want to go that way. Then we want to go this way. And then maybe up and then over there. Okay, that is quite the expedition. Now I have to find out where we were to start with. Where are we? Okay. Is going forward a better idea? Whichever way involves the least amount of me trying to remember things that I'll never remember. And both ways seem to pretty much be the same. Okay. Give him some of this. Give him some of that. You know, it's been a long time since I've ever actually used the hammer. So I think I'm going to use the hammer. Have a nice day! Suckers! And I doused them in honey, too. Okay, then... just give him some of this. Yeah, that'll take care of both of them. Win, 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 win. That's like 3 wins. Okay, we move everybody up real close. And we take out a bunch of dudes who want to do us harm. I was actually kind of concerned about where Mario ended up, but turns out I did not need to. And we can just straight up ignore those guys. That's gonna be my executive decision this day. And we'll launch Luigi all the way over there. Fly, Luigi! Fly, you beautiful bird! Okay, now there are enemies way over yonder, but over here it's just a bunch of boos. And boos don't chase unless you've already gotten all up in their business. Of course, enemies are going to be spawning in like madhouses, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll make it work, we'll make it work! And we got those dudes, what are they gonna do? Well, we're gonna go over here is what we're gonna do. Oh, whoa, okay, you can travel a lot farther than I was anticipating. Alrighty. Props where props are due. Although they've made the very interesting decision of, like, not attacking Luigi. Don't entirely understand the long-term goal there. Alright, that's fine, though. We just need to reach the area, and I think we'll actually be able to do that next turn. I'll just slide Luigi on over here. Okay, I didn't think I was close enough to activate that. The boos confuse me in this game. Alright. Hopefully attacking that dude isn't going to be the same thing as, like, making the boo decide to, like, attack me. Alright. Hey, it still infects him with vampire. Sweet. Okay, now Mario desperately needs to just do a little something or another. Slide into a fool. And go over here, I guess. How much damage are we packing here? Not enough to end the fool. What if I do this? With a 0.5 increase of power. It's good enough! Okay, so Luigi's gonna get teleported to God only knows where. Let's see what happens. Ooh, be kind, boo. Alright, well, I guess in the long range of things you could have done, that wasn't the worst. Still annoying as all hell, but, you know, I mean, I can fix it. And this guy is making his resounding return! Frigging ow, my dude. Well, you guys are gonna have just the absolute worst of days. Because I'm about to end some fools. Alright, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna kick you, and we'll just slide him right over there. He's already caught the attention of that boo. So, honestly, I feel like it's probably in our best interest to just let that be a thing. Then, Mario, can he reach? Of course he can't. Why on earth would he be able to do that? Okay. That'll do, I guess. Let's get Luigi that tiny, itty-bitty little bit of extra movement, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be nearly good enough, but you gotta do what you gotta do, my dude. You gotta do what you gotta do. And, Luigi, ironically, cannot reach him either. That's cool. That's just real cool. Alright, suppose it doesn't really matter. Although I am going to activate the Steely Stare. Don't think I didn't see the dudes that were up there. Alright, in theory, maybe I can just shoot this dude. Like, where's the boo go exactly? Does it go to whoever harmed it, or like, it just resets? Yeah, that works out just fine with me. I'm okay with that. And then the boos do their teleporting voodoo that they do. Oh boy. Looks like Mario is completely... Oh no, I thought he was like right next to him. It's not technically. Alright, now what are these fools gonna be doing? Obviously, the bouncer gonna bounce. Luigi gives absolutely no dingle-danks with that noise. You got double inked. There you go. Now you are literally completely useless to everybody. All you can do now is bounce about. It's like, congratulations, you've got decent mobility. All right, well. Let's see here. I can actually... Okay, wait, hang on. Mario, how far can you go? There. Okay, and then Rabbid Luigi, you can go there. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think of the best possible way to go about this, and I think I know it. Yeah, Mario's gonna get teleported. Doesn't really matter if this plan works anyway. Okay. Then we get this dude, and we'll just kick that dude out of spite. And then maybe... Yes! That's exactly what I was hoping to see. Out of the way, nerd! Important hero type nonsense is going on. Alright, now Luigi, all you gotta do is do a few flippity-doos, a few flippity-does, and bada-bing, bada-boom. Good lord, Luigi kind of breaks these stages, doesn't he? Okay, cool, and I did it in a good amount of turns, too. After the last two, I was gonna be honest, I was feeling a little not, I don't know, confident in my abilities. Alrighty. A one-stage chapter. Fine by me. Just gets me more stuff. And now we're over here. Really getting Luigi's Mansion flashbacks here. Interesting. This contraption looks to be linked to the clock tower. Is it a puzzle? Gee, I don't know. What do you think? Oh no, and it involves picking up statues and putting statues down. Curse you. Brilliant, but otherwise insanely overcomplicated Rabbid technology. Perhaps by turning the clock's hands backwards, we'll force the moon back into the sky? Sounds like the type of nonsensical Rabbidese logic the Mushroom Kingdom is overrun with. Well, to be fair, I mean, I feel like that's something you could probably have happen in the Mushroom Kingdom pre-Rabbids anyway. And therefore, probably worth a shot. Seems like our best odds. Open it up, cause we're lost in a swamp. Yeah. You quit your giggling, buddy. It might take me a few days, but I'll solve this puzzle, probably. As soon as I can find the first statue I need. Wherever the heck that thing is. You, get out of the way. Wow. Also, I just got like a confirmation thingy. What was that? Also, what are these two going on about? Oh! What the? They're having a moment. We shouldn't interrupt. What led to that? Yeah, you know what? You guys just do you. I'll be anywhere else. I would just simply recommend not doing that in public. Oh wait, no, this just leads back to the hellscape. No thanks. Alright, so then all of the necessary components should be within eyeshot. It's gravestones. Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid as hell. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's start with the blues. Okay, well, that worked. That was surprisingly effective. I'm gonna say not quite on that one. Thought there was one over there. There is not. All right, that gets us another one. So far, so good. Once again, red has proven to be useless to us in every sense of the term. Okay. Whoa. Oh, well, I'll be. That was surprisingly easy. The moon! It's reversing its course. I'm sure that won't have any effect on, you know, the ocean currents or anything. And as everyone knows, the moon is made out of pure liquid magic. And ricotta cheese. Leading to the boss lands. I'm guessing we're fighting Tom Fan. Seems like the safest bet. Also, once again, was expecting that to be a much bigger pain than it was. Ah, our cryptic colleague calls to congratulate us. Mwahaha. The moon gate is open and Mr. Tom Fan awaits. Soon you'll be out of the picture entirely. Mwahaha. When I wrote out of the picture, I meant doing great. Also, when I meant mwahaha, I meant congratulations. Also, when I write mwahaha the second time, I meant, yeah, you guys are really cool and I like you a lot and definitely don't wish you any harm, Snicker. Why would you type in the Snicker? Well, it would seem that our quest is almost at an end. Beepo, you mad stupid. Let's not keep our savior waiting any longer than necessary. I feel like this is the... If there was some sort of long-dead ancient hero that would be able to help, I feel like Mario and Luigi would have at least a passingly familiar about it. They kind of live around these parts, is all I'm saying. Running, 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 running. Shoot and go! Time for another thingamabob. Oh boy, not looking forward to this. Okay. I do this. Grab that. Give him some of this. Grab it again. Give him some of that. Grab it again. Push. And then do that. And then that. Okay! Those are always nerve-wracking, and I do not like them. Alright. Who's the lucky recipient of this weapon? It is... Oh! Heyo, it's Rabbid Yoshi. The Bozo Boom. The greatest show on Earth. Smacking your enemies upside the dome. That is a pretty good time. I will not lie to you. And... Adieu! I think... I'm gonna go into this fight with Luigi and Rabbid Yoshi. One, so Rabbid Yoshi can be involved with the fight. And Luigi didn't get to do anything in the last boss fight against the Ice Golem. Well, I mean, he did in the other one, but he didn't in the, like... When I redid the fight, he did, but otherwise, no. Spoiler alert, his insane range made it a lot easier. As if that were even remotely surprising to you. Alright, let's see what kind of horrifying nonsense is about to transpire this time. Running, running, running. Come on, we're almost there. Those are still very random objects. Also, okay, for a second there I thought I was going the wrong way. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure this is the right way. As we do the shimmy shake, shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake, shimmy, shake. All right, what we got going on here? Why, it's a theater. Tom Fan sure has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Beepo. Oh, hey, this one's from FB. Beepo, just a quick note to let you know my email was hacked. Please ignore any messages about a Mr. Tom Fan, as I suspect it's a trap. Though no doubt you figured that out for yourself already, as I'm sure it was as obvious to you as it was to me. So you finally decided to show up. You're just in time for the show. Oh boy. What are we fusing together this day? Bowser Jr., it was you that sent us those messages asking us to collect the relics of goodness. So we could unlock the moon gate to find Mr. Tom Fan, wasn't it? I knew it all along. You self-important Roomba, shut your face. Well, I suspected. Okay, I just figured it out in the last 30 seconds. Tom Fan was a red herring. It was just a trap, wasn't it? Oh, he's real, all right. In fact, thanks to you, he's about to make his debut right here on this very stage. Rabbid, phonograph, oh, and the boo balloon. Go on now, Spawny, do your thing. Maybe you need a little encouragement. Well, that's just torment. Wait, you can merge 3 objects at once? Tom Fan, better known as Phantom. Bum ba da bum. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh my god, we're having a Great Mighty Pooh situation. Rude. A lot of people, really. A lot, honestly. He's kind of the savior of the kingdom.
With great joy in my heart, each time I watch Mario Kart, you're first and doing so well, but jag on the spiny shell. And now you and your Rabby friends have finally met your end.
Says you.
Let me catch my breath, then I see you to death.
Can we talk about how Mario actually got kind of irritated by that? Like, Mario looked actively very upset by that. Okay, well, there's clearly a gimmick here. My sensors indicate that Mr. the Phantom is immune to attacks when he's hogging the spotlight. So, destroy the spotlight, gotcha. If this greedy songbird is to sing his swan song, we must find a way to turn off those lights. Okay, well, I see only one connector, and that seems rather unlikely. So, are there others? There are others, okay. I feel like we should probably plan ahead and get some fools over there. Yep, that definitely seems like a good plan. Rabbid Yoshi, onwards! My trusty steed, I suppose. So immune to attacks while the spotlights are on. That's certainly an interesting caveat. Find a way to make it work for us, though. The Luigi goeth into the night. Come on, 50% chance! Alright, you really would think that would have been enough. It wasn't. It never is. Let's see, do I put Mario into direct harm for the sake of getting a little extra damage? No, sir. No, sir, I do not.
My stage technique allows me to keep my composure under the spotlight. Once the spotlight is on, it's just me and the audience.
All right, well, thanks for literally spelling out your entire weakness.
Can't hurt me now.
Yeah, I mean, I already knew that, but I still wanted to take a shot at you anyway. Because, seriously, just to hell with you. Alright, let's actually... There we go. One of them is probably going to get closer. Alright, what you gonna do? Well, that was mildly annoying. Superb range! And yet somehow neither of those were ink shots. That's all kinds of unfortunate. Ow, 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 and then we get bounced around. Yep, that sounds like your typical average life is suffering type situation. And you're also proving to be a bodyguard. Awesome. All right, well, first things first. Okay, only gotta hit that thing once? All right, then that's not too big of a problem. And wham! You think you're the only one who can sing like this? You ain't so special. You are not so special. You seem to me much like a wannabe. And I don't have pre-recorded lines to make this sound more clever. Oh, well, I'm going to shoot you now. If you don't mind, and I'm sure that you do. But here's some news for you. I don't care. Take that, you colossal nerd. I guess I'll sing this way for the entirety of the fight. Hopefully no one finds that annoying. That was a bit of a sour note. Apologies. Does this guy ever stop talking? Don't get me wrong, I understand the hypocrisy with me of all people saying such a thing. But that's sort of beside the point. It's sort of my job. Methinks you need a breath mint. Bounce me about as much as you want. It will not save you this time. As I rhyme on a dime. Gotta get that one out of the way. Alright, Rabbid Yoshi. Time to pepper this man's bum bum with all sorts of things. Okay, things seem to be going pretty well. Time for phase 2. And I mean that literally. As that's sort of how boss fights seem to work. It looks like I made the right call. This is definitely what you want to do. Yep, you've got the two various things. I got to go and I got to slide into them. Fair enough. Is there a way down there? Doesn't seem to be the case. Going to have to rely on Rabbid Yoshi to help me with that one. I broke your light bulb. Can I shoot those things? No, I cannot. What kind of sense does that even make? Yeah. Once again, I feel the need to let you know that you're more of a pompous twit. And your fakey opera accent is not hard to replicate. Although that could be a bit of a problem. I freely admit to that. Luigi, I believe you know what to do. Run like a scared little gibbon. And send your sentry. Onwards. Tally-ho. Alright, let's see. This seems like a good opportunity to utilize the abilities that we have acquired in all the right ways. Let's see. I need to think of better positioning, or else Mario will have quite the tricky time, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. You people are not fools. Unlike the person making the videos, is a bit of a doofus. I guess. That doesn't seem like a good idea, if I'm being real with you. I really just want to avoid the bucklers, I suppose, so this will work for now. Watang! Take that, you bulbous bootied fool! Also, I never thought I'd ever say that! Alright. I got to keep Rabbid Yoshi around these parts. He's the only one I've got who can hit that future light bulb! A root-a-toot-toot-zooty to you! Let's just hope that this works. He's gonna belt out a boa! Joke's on you, nerd! It didn't work. Please let the ink activate! I was not actually expecting that to work, but it did. How very candid of you! And if I'm being perfectly honest, that helps me more than it hurt me, so maybe you should have thought this through. Alright, okay, fair enough. Mario's definitely in a tricky situation. Yes, first course of action is to do this.
Only under the
A reprise, perhaps?
Who do you think you are? You should kneel on the star. You
Not really.
not a parody. I find you good role in a
He said other things.
touch your princess's heart.
You're creepy.
Will be pulled apart. You think you'll be this tournament? I send you to retirement. You saw not worth the hustle. Your princess is none but a concern. Mushrooms won't end the pain. Time for the phantom to start his reign.
Your dated references will only get you so far. Oh me, oh my. This will not go well for you, I think. Assuming I can get Mario out of the way before he dies horribly. I hate to do this to you, Luigi, but I'm gonna need you to take a bullet here. Okay, let's see. Smash a thing. And this gimmick is getting really hard to keep going, but I must. You must commit to the gimmick. Alright, Mario, run way, way over there. Let's hope that's good enough. And that he is tantalized. And perhaps publicized. I hope you have a good publicist to document that concerning cyst I see down there.
My vision will not be compromised. Like precious rose, I bloom under one of the spotlight. How's my nose look? I'm not
Shut up! I've had enough of your dated flower anthologies. You absolute stink demon! Okay, gonna be honest. Things are probably not going to end well. But I should, in theory, win the match. I didn't know he could move! Like that. Luckily for us, he fell for the bait. What a complete and total ingrate. He stands on the podium of sophistication when he'd barely fit for syndication. His own minions have just shot him in the face. I find immense humor in that fact. Miraculously, Luigi still lives. It's time to put this windbag to his grave! And I apologize for that, I truly do. Drama queen! Well, alright. I actually won't have to redo that one. I was fully expecting Luigi to get completely annihilated. Luckily, one of the bucklers decided to go after Rabbid Yoshi instead. Otherwise, yeah, it actually would have had to start that over. But I didn't. Life is good. And everybody is stronger. And there are new weapons. And there's some spooky challenges. And we can break rocks. And there's another thing with the thing that I can do, and I'm not going to do it. So get off my back, son. In retrospect, was there actually a specific reason we are going to any of the places we're specifically going to? Or are we just doing it because it's an option and we can, I guess? Huh. Well, fair enough, I guess. To the Rabolatory. Anyway, we've got some orbs here, so let's see what we can actually make have happen here. Okay, we can make the Empower even stronger. So I'm going to do that. Could also increase its radius, which does sound pretty seriously awesome bonasty, actually. But I also like the idea of that doing adequate damage. And there we go, the stomp range, sure. Sure, why not? Alright, let's see. Let's just max out your ability to heal. That's a 70% heal every, like, what, every other turn? Like, I don't remember how many. It's either 2 or 3 turns. Either way, that's a pretty sweet deal. Extend your jumping range. I still got the singing bug inside of me. That makes it a bad time to mention I have to take a pee. Very sorry. I know that's likely more than you need to know. But as Mario says, let's go. As we make Luigi the fastest man to ever run. It's kind of his thing, you see. I'm going to give... Oh wait, no, this is Rabbid Mario. I almost did things incorrectly. Gotta be honest, these aren't the most useful. I shall instead spec into pure damage. As you ask, what is your damage? And I tell them, mind your business. Peach could use some more health. That much is clear. And maybe get you to go a bit further. That works too. 90 damage per kick. Don't mind if I do. I don't see myself using the scaredy wabbit thing. But it's still pretty cool, don't get me wrong. That's a considerable boost. And Mario's definitely someone you need to be super strong. I want the Toad Tapper. He's a loving tribute to Princess Peach's most loyal attendant, Toad. The poor guy spent hours modeling for the rabbits who made this. There you go. Let's see. Oh, dang. That's so really cool. I wish I had one. That one not so much. As mean and nasty as the villainous Koopa King it was inspired by. Now it's your turn to breathe a little fire. It doesn't even give you fire damage. So what are you talking about? A direct descendant of Bowser Tail, a bit more impulsive and with a higher pitched jumping sound. Ha 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 ha! Genetics. Whoa, that looks pretty, boss. The Paladin Pulverizer, a beacon of virtuous butt kicking, indeed. The soundtrack to your enemy's destruction. It's the final countdown. Whoa, the Little Tykes Load and Go. A lot of these weapons are made out of repurposed children's toys. Just because you're in the thick of battle doesn't mean you can't have fun. Laugh and learn with the latest in precision weaponry for kids. Shut your opponent's gurgle, then blow him a funeral dirge with this plaid precision pipe. Oh, it's a bagpipe. Yeah, sure, I can rock with that. Also, let's see here. Whoa, that's certainly interesting. It can move further. It's got better health. It's got some good bounce. I prefer the ink, though. The Painville Express. The pain train delivers a payload of paroxysm to your antagonist right on the schedule. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alright. Should actually check to see. I want to be able to read off all these things. I don't want to leave anything unread. The bad guys get their day in court, and justice always prevails when you call for order with this ceremonial symbol of squashing. Not gonna lie, I kind of regret picking this one now. I wanted to rep Toad a little bit, but that's just passing up a whole bunch of free, like, Phoenix Wright references. I feel like I've deprived you of said joys. Very unfortunate. Let's see. Want to make a grand entrance? You'll be the belle of the battlefield when you debate this covert camo cannon. Once this baby gets charged up, it's the end of the line for your enemies. And then, whoa, this looks patchwork. Oh no, it's actually made out of candy. Of course it is. I scream, you scream, we all scream when treated to this terrifying swirl of termination. Indeed. Ride the high seas to victory thanks to the high damage deployable that won't leave you high and dry. Some of these are very impractical designs. Want to win by a landslide? Let loose with the avalanche. This deployable is anything but flighty, or something. It can't wait to dart into battle where it always hits its mark. Yeah, I see the pointy bit on it. I see where you're going with that one. Oh, that seems inherently unpleasant. The Rabbids had to pull some strings to make this rocket. Be careful not to tangle it in some power lines or scare nesting birds with it. Okay. The World Cannon. Desperate for materials, Rabbid used a World Cannon for this rocket. Too bad it was your only chance to see Providence, Rhode Island. Ha! Alright, fair enough. That's clever, though. I like that. The weaponry is, like, used. Like, that's a normal Rabbid pipe, and that's the Rabbid cannon. That's clever. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Whether the cool energy of the moon or the warm energy of the sun, the vibe of this weapon is anything but soothing for your foes. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's like moon and sun. That's cool. Want to hear something outrageous? Truly, truly outrageous? The gem cutter. I see how you did that. Your foes think they can avoid a vicious butt kicking by this elemental. Oh, gem. Okay, the low rider. How low can you go while knocking your opponent's lights out? Pretty far. Also, although there is the Splatformer, which is equal parts cool reference and makes me think of Splatoon. Send your enemies to Minus World with this groundbreaking boom shot. The end. By Jove, that's rather pretty awesome. Woo. Now this looks like it would hurt a lot. Give him a little oven lovin' with this recipe for butt kicking. Preheat to 200 degrees Celsius, lightly grease, conk on head. Knock your enemies into next week without batting an eye. One last final geese. Okay, so why is this called the Bat Out of Heck when Mario has a weapon that was called the Shell Raise? Oh, then again, I guess, did they actually say hell? Or did they just make a lot of, like, references to it? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I already read that. Oh, holy crap, it's Kamek! Stranger things have happened to the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, actually, no, this is probably the strangest. It's definitely in the top 5. I guess someone would have to actually make a concentrated list to figure out specifically what the weirdest things to ever take place in the Mushroom Kingdom are. I mean, we've had tennis rackets that can possess the user. We've had sentient bean people with a giant, like a bean witch, like, you know, stealing a princess's voice so that they can use some kind of bean star to destroy things or take over things. We have had at least a couple alien invasions. Whatever the hell Fawful's all about. My goodness. I mean, Bowser has kind of destroyed gravity on a couple occasions. I mean, a lot of weird things have happened, okay? When the fat hits the fan, sound out an emergency call to this grenade duck and get out of the way. Film at 11. That being said, ooh, this looks nice. Surf's up, and Evil's about to take a gnarly wipeout as the top-class wave hits the battlefield. There's also the nasty yellow fella. Rest assured, it's your foes that will turn yellow when you're introduced to your little friend. Indeed. Let's see, did I check out your stuff? I did, okay. Well, you guys know the general song and dance number by now. We'll be heading back over to the Spooky Lands in order to try and, I guess, do as many of those extra missions as we possibly can, try to grab as much extra treasure as we can. We actually might swing by back at least the Ancient Gardens, I think, because we're definitely strong enough to be able to handle anything that's over there by now, I should think. Either way, I hope you guys had a super fantabulously wonderful time. I'll see you all in the next one. Whee!